Hey everybody, it's Shonda. In this video, I am going to be talking about how Virgo season affects each zodiac sign. So if you were wondering, during Virgo season, during this time of year, how is it going to affect my love life? Well, you're at the right place. I am going to break it down briefly for each zodiac sign so you can know what to expect or why something is not going your way, or why are things suddenly going your way and it is going to remain that way. That's what I definitely want us to discuss in this video. All right, so I'm going to start with Aries. And I'm going to also give you guys an astrology aspect to go with each one. But that'll probably be afterwards. So if you want to start with Aries, instead of you having the typical passion and fire and drive and high energy in your relationships right now, it's like you're looking at the practical sides of your relationship, like what's working, what's not working, how could we, get things back on track if they off track. Or you might be noticing that the relationship goals are too ambiguous and you're not exactly sure where it's going, and you start communicating with your partner or your lover and you notice that you guys are talking about basic practical things in your relationship. But if you're not doing that, that's definitely what you're going to be wanting to do. You want clear communication of where it's going or where it's not going. So Aries is, you notice that that's what's going on, that's why. Now, Aries, I also wanted to say that next month is Libra season. And based on a degree of your sun sign in Aries, you have to be aware that it's your opposing season. So the sun is going to oppose your sun. So this time when you are talking to your lover or your partner, make sure that you're not just talking to them today, about today. Look at next month and see how what you talk to them about today, and try to get clear understanding from your partner or lover. Make sure that it don't have any adverse effect when Libra season comes in. All right, so Taurus. So because it's Earth, Virgo is an Earth sign, you're trying. You gonna, like, it's a trine. So a trine is like a more harmonious part of your life. So it's Virgo. Now, all earth signs are slow, meaning that they take their time to do things and build. And Taurus, you are no exception. You're gonna want a more deeper or emotional connection. So if your lover, Taurus, is not into that right now, or if they are not wanting that right now and you do, understand that it's because the sun is trining your sun and you want that that deeper connection. And you will, Taurus, you'll start noticing that the way how you breaking your feelings down and explaining what you want and what you need is easier, and it's like flowing out easier. So your partner or your lover, they may be a little bit surprised that you are going that deep or that open about talking about your feelings, because typically, Taurus, when you talk about your feelings, you talk about it from your point of view, how you are, and not the other person. So they might find it surprising. If they do, don't look at it like they're questioning what you're saying or they're questioning your love, Taurus. Look at it as that they're not used to you doing it. So that's what is more apt to be like. Okay? Now, Virgo. Now, Virgo, you're from Mercury. Remember the, and Taurus, I'm sorry, Capricorn. Wow, I'm saying all these earth signs except Virgo. Virgo is also from Mercury, but the Gemini is the outgoing, extroverted part of Mercury, where the Virgo is the intuitive, you know, heavy thinker, thinking about things type of way how Mercury is used with them. So, Gemini, you're gonna you're looking at your relationship, like your love life, in a way where it's more cerebral or intellectual. Like, if you have very, and because Gemini, you love to communicate, and the Virgo season is helping you do that. But this time, you're going to be trying to look and see, let me have this conversation with her or him. Let me have this conversation to see if I can stimulate, or if I get stimulated from this person. So you're going to be looking for stimulation. You're going to be looking for um, ways that you can make it work, and small little ways that you can make your relationship work with your partner or your lover. So if the whole thing about this, Gemini, because you're so used to feeling that you're intelligent, and people may say you're intelligent, and you like to intellectualize things, well, if you're questioned, don't get offended or don't become defensive, because you don't want to draw any kind of wedge in between your relationship, you and your partner. Cancers. So, of course, Cancers, you're the nurturers, you're the maternal figure, you're the paternal figure in the zodiac. So, naturally, this was going to give you an opportunity to show more of that. So, you might want to talk more about marriage. You might want to talk about like the details and breaking things down of your relationship, and why you should get married or why you shouldn't get married at this time, or why you should discuss having children, why you shouldn't discuss having children. Like, you're gonna get more to the practical side of things, because Virgo is giving you that opportunity to share yourself without being so enamored and all blended in just with, okay, I want us to have a family. Like, you're gonna want to talk about it and express yourself better. So that is how it's gonna affect you for my Virgos. I'm sorry, for my Cancers and Virgos. Virgo season. Leos. Now, you might have a need and a desire to kind of shower your partner or your lover with gifts and presents and extra attention, all of these different type of things. And you, even if you don't feel that it's not reciprocal and you're not getting back what you give out, you might feel affected by that, or you might feel bad about that, but you will still do it, because it's allowing you to be more open and be more thoughtful. And Virgo season is helping you to get the service end of you out there. A lot of people not understanding that the Virgos offer service, and they don't have a problem with serving. But of course, they are serving for a purpose, and that's for their practical self. But we're not going to get into Virgos. But the Leo, it's going to just be more attention and more lovey-dovey. And you're going to be doing more things, like if you're a lover or your partner always want you to take out the trash or start doing anything that's like in chores and in your daily environment, you're going to see that you're going to want to be that person, and they're going to appreciate you doing that for them. So that's a cool thing for my Leos. Now, Virgos, of course, is your own season. It's a conjunction. Oh, happy birthday to whatever Virgo listen to this video. Happy birthday, because the sun is conjuncting your sun. But if you're with another Virgo, it'll be okay, because they can understand. If you're not with a Virgos, it'll probably be a little bit difficult for you, because now the sun is on you. So the sun is on everybody. that you look at. So you're highlighting everything, and you could see everything with no shadows, no shade of the sun, because the sun is shining on you. So you gotta be very careful though of pointing fingers and trying to make your relationship better. And if it's already a decent relationship or it's already a good relationship, be careful of seeking perfection, because Virgos, you have a bad habit of pointing your finger at other people because you project out what's not perfect in your life and you put it on other people, and you're really talking about yourself, but you're so perfect and you do things so right that you're never going to admit that it's you that's the problem. So what you'll do is highlight everything that's wrong with the partner, so it could backfire on you. So Virgos, I want you to be very careful how you go about doing that. How do you go about looking at your relationship? So instead of like analyzing your partner and the things that they're doing wrong in a relationship, you need to take that energy, that same energy, and put it towards yourself and see how you can be a better partner or a better lover, a better husband or wife for your or in your relationship, because this season for you Virgos is going to bring every Virgo thing out of you type of thing. Okay? All right, Libra. I'm trying to do this like under 15 minutes, guys. All right, so Libra. Now, Libras, you're going to be going through a few things anyway, because now Libras is you're going to be with the fall equinox. That means that everything is going to be balanced. So one side of the hemisphere is going to be light, the other side is going to be dark. So it's like saying the earth is like perfectly still. Even some people, balanced and still. Even some people try little things, and a lot of people put like brooms on the earth and see if it'll stand up by itself during this fall equinox. But anyway, so the Virgos now are helping you, or Virgo season, Virgo energy now is helping you to really make sure that you have a justification, Libra, for making everything balanced instead of it turning into codependency. So the Virgo season is helping you not lean on someone else, the way they're acting towards you for your own happiness. Virgo season is Libra is forcing you to actually do that on your own. It doesn't happen often, so I will take this opportunity to do that. And Libras, I know that you're kind of going through some not so great times right now. Just keep your head up and wait until your birthday. Once your birthday comes, Libra, it's going to start a personal year for you. But anyway, allow the Virgo season energy to assist you in making better decisions and balancing out your relationship in a healthier manner. Okay, now Scorpios like me, how is Virgo going to help you? Well, that should be obvious. Of course, you're already deep and intense and investigative in your relationships. Don't trust people until they show you extreme trust and loyalty. But unfortunately, it could be fortunate or unfortunately, Scorpios, during Virgo season, how it's going to affect your love life is it's going to make you feel, how can I say? It's going to make you feel, I hate saying justified, but it's going to make you feel more correct or more right. That you are being intense, that you are trying to get to the bottom of things, that you are trying to find out if your lover or your partner is really in love with you and is the relationship serious enough to take it forward and move it forward. So it's going to help you, that Virgo energy with that earth energy in your water is going to help you to have the Virgo earth is going to help with your water. It's going to help you more practical, I guess, and more down to earth and more grounded. But Sagittarius, that's next. But Scorpios, I want you to really think about how you should not abuse it. Okay. Hey, thus coronas. The solar eclipse happened in October, and some weird comment that will glow green or something like that. I haven't heard that. I'm hearing all this other stuff, but not that. And thus the corona is just you're on here with me. It reminds me when I first started my YouTube channel that I had like one person or two people on here, right? And I still did my videos, and I had a whole conversation with that one person because that strength in numbers thing. Gotta be very careful with that. But anyway, 80 cents market. Hey, that's who it is. Yep. I don't know you didn't. I didn't know you in the beginning, but it's a couple of the people that was on my channel in the beginning. It was like one or two people. You know who they are. They have their own little channels, not astrology. I think it's more like psychic and tarot. Anyway, I'll talk to you in a second. Sagittarius is during Virgo season. Now, Sagittarius, that you're very outgoing and you love and crave freedom. You do not like people to hold you down in any kind of way. So you're going, and you usually, since you crave freedom and expansion so much, you really don't like it when Virgo season comes in. First, it's just square, but you really don't like it when Virgo season comes in because it's going to kind of keep you grounded, and then you're going to feel restricted. It's not restricting you. It's saying, hey, calm it down. Stop expanding so much. You're naturally meant to expand, Sagittarius, but don't expand so much at this time. Calm it down. Relax. Start getting prepared for your season when it's going to come soon in Sagittarius season. So by the time a few months from now or a couple of months, whatever happened, the things you're doing today is going to benefit you, Sagittarius, when your season comes. Trust me on that. So you gotta be very, very careful on what you do now and trying to not be grounded, and you still want your freedom to do what you want, say what you want, go where you want. You can't do that if you have a partner. All right? So, and I know it says in the title that it's questions and answers. I'll respond to it. So this is just one response. People were asking about how is my how Virgo season going to affect my love life. So I might change it to the title to fit the video better. But yeah. All right, Capricorn. So also is a trine. So that is a harmonious season for you as well, because your brother / sister Virgo is Uranus in their season. So just think about it. Capricorns, you're always very serious about your relationships as it is. But because it's in Virgo season, hey Cherise, the energy right now is going to, okay, let me say it this way. Anybody who is dating a Capricorn right now, this is the perfect time to have a conversation with your Capricorn about the status of your relationship. There's not many opportunities for people who's dating, married, in love with, crush, whatever. It's not, you don't get a lot of opportunities to do that, because with the Capricorn energy, if it's not during like Taurus season or Virgo season, if you ask a Capricorn, where is your relationship headed, they will look at you like you have 8 heads, because in their minds, they're like, if I'm with you now, as of today, at this second that you're asking me this question, that's where it's going. That's where it's at. You would know very clear and calm that it won't be going anywhere because I'm around. I'm still here. I didn't move on to my next opportunity, plan, goal, whatever. But during the Earth seasons, like Taurus, and now we're in Virgo season, during that time, the Capricorn is looking more at the long-term commitments to anything, Not only the long-term commitments and their planning and goals, and Capricorns always plan and have goals all the time because they are on the angle of the chart. They are also, so that's one of the angles. So it's initiator, a starter, cardinal, all those things. Yeah. So they're always going to have a plan, and it's not difficult for a Capricorn to have a plan. It's simple for them. They could pull out a plan out the air at any time. So, but anyway, just to let you know that Capricorns during this time, if you're starting to notice, like, man, I really want to see where this relationship is going. I really want to step it up, because the Virgo is about the practicality of things, and it's in the sixth house. That's where it lives. Excuse me. It's in the sixth house. So, in the sixth house, of course, it's about health and service, but it's also about your daily routine. And if you're in a relationship with a person on a day-to-day basis, naturally, it's going to help you build a better plan, and you're going to be looking for more of a commitment. So either you're going to ask for that, or if your partner asks for that, you won't like look at them like they're crazy. All right. And then Aquarius energy. Okay. So during the Virgo season with Aquarius is it's so crazy that you're not a cardinal sign. I really believe certain signs with their elements and modalities and stuff like that, it should be different, but maybe that's just my thoughts. I believe that Aquarius are cardinal as hell. They are starters as like really strong Aquariuses, and it's to a point that they remind me a lot of Aries, because Aries don't need another person for them to embark or start a thing. They can go at it alone. Not that they want to be alone, stay alone, and live alone, but they can get started with something alone. Aquarius is too, they don't need people to come with them to where they need to go, especially in their minds, especially when they are futuristic thinkers. You can talk to an Aquarius and thinking that they're paying attention to you and listening to you, but what they're really doing is thinking about the next thing that they are going to do. Not like a planner, but an initiator. If you can understand that about an Aquarius person, you will get along with them much better, and you will understand them much better. Stop trying to understand these zodiac sign characteristics from your point of view. Understand the energy of the zodiac signs from the damn energy of the zodiac signs. Okay, so, but if you are an Aquarius, understand that you do have a partner, you do have a lover or husband or wife, whatever. You do have somebody in your life. So Virgo is trying to bring you back down to earth, so to speak, I guess you could say. And they're trying to make you more calmer. And again, sixth house energy, practical matters. Now, you're not going to like that, Aquarius, but just understand that this happens every year. And if you learn a little by little, you can blend this all in and make a new, I guess you can make a new, I don't know, a new start in your relationship. Hey, Cherise, the Aries, Laval, and Junius. Hi, y'all. Okay, and then the last but not least, and remember, Pisces is not the last zodiac sign. Please understand that Pisces is not the last zodiac sign. So they say it's 12 zodiac signs. It is really 11 zodiac signs. the quote-unquote 12th zodiac sign is a combination of all 11 zodiac signs into one entity, which they call Pisces. So you gotta stop thinking about a Pisces as a zodiac sign, because it's not. That is why people get so confused about Pisces and say Pisces are weird, Pisces are strange, Pisces this. Well, because you're trying to figure out a certain part of a Pisces. So a Pisces is an Aries combined with a Taurus, combined with a Gemini, combined with a Cancer, combined with a Leo, combined with a Virgo, combined with a Libra, Scorpio, combined with Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. All of those combined is Pisces. That is why Pisces are empaths. EMPATHS. Not spelling it because I don't think you guys know how to spell, but I have an accent sometimes, and sometimes my words sound different. So they're very empathetic, meaning they can feel everybody in the room. They can feel their energy. They can understand what it is. You can't really hide anything from a Pisces. You can't hide how you feel, hide what you're trying to say. You can't really do that because they could feel your energy. So I know I'm spending some time on Pisces, but I like spending on whenever I think or talk about Pisces, and now we're talking about it in Virgo season. But I want you guys to truly understand Pisces energy, because you never know that you might fall in love with a Pisces. People's like, well, I'm not gonna get with a Pisces. Pisces crazy. Pisces this. Something wrong with Pisces. And then the Pisces themselves, they will say they don't understand that they're empathic, that they hold all this superpower. They hold the power of all zodiac signs. So when you talk with them and you deal with them, you're gonna see that they can relate to you, and they could talk to this other person. They can relate to them. They can relate to every single person around them, because they are every zodiac sign. Every zodiac sign. So when you get angry with a Pisces, it's the same kind of way how you'll get angry with another zodiac sign that you always get angry with. So it's the Pisces going to have to, unfortunately, take the brunt of it. Hey, Netta, sweetie. So if you don't like Scorpios, well, you talk to a Pisces, and whatever you get mad at a Scorpio about, the Pisces is going to reflect that. Aries or whoever. And if you love certain zodiac signs, when you see it projected from a Pisces, you're going to be good. So Pisces is not difficult to understand. And I know as a Scorpio person, I say that Pisces aren't they're easy to understand because, we're water and whatever. No, yeah, we are water signs and all that, and we're trying and all that. But that don't mean that a Pisces is the same as a Scorpio, which is the same as a Cancer, just because we're water. We're all different. All different. And then remember the Pisces, if you think about a Pisces as everything, I'm trying to, and I don't know if y'all can help me figure this out. I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain as an analogy, because people who know me, Shonda, know that I love explaining in analogies, or some type of simile or some figure of speech that says what a Pisces is, meaning accumulative of something, like a catch-all of all things into one thing, and it that one thing that's included with all these other things is a thing. Yeah, Juniors, I am. So I need to figure this out. But Pisces, they're so doggone hidden, not secretive, but they hide things that is difficult for me to figure it out, because they're hiding. The energy is hiding from me. But I'm a Scorpio. I'm investigative. If I really cared and really wanted to know why, I would do that. I won't go to a Pisces though, because a Pisces is not one sign. Pisces is not one zodiac sign. Okay, so if you are a Pisces zodiac sign, quote unquote, the sun is opposing your sun, unfortunately, so you're gonna have the shade part of the sun. You're not gonna have the sun shining on you. It's not your time. It's exactly 6 months away from your time, Pisces. So you have to look at your relationship, your love life, all that kind of stuff, Pisces. You got to look at it from inside out instead of the outside. And the Virgos, the sun is on Virgos. So during this season, the sun is shining on them, and they can look on things from the outside. You got to look for things on the inside, and you have to look at where you got to take like stock. Where is my relationship right now? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? And like it's like a check-in, like half of your year before your birthday. What have you been doing, Pisces, from your birthday until now? It's like a stopping point, and it humbles you. For the most part, Pisces are humble. However, they can have other planets in their chart that doesn't show humbleness, but the core of a Pisces is humble. So Pisces, during this time, humble yourself. Humble yourself. Because if you try to fight against something as powerful as the sun, I know Pisces, y'all think y'all just as powerful as the sun, but you're not. um, I know Pisces, you think you have an assignment in this world. You don't. Like, you do, but it's like all of us have an assignment. And you can help all of us, individual zodiac signs, you can help us to complete our assignment because you get our assignment. But you already think that you have an assignment when you first born, and then you had to live out that assignment every single day of your life because God gave you that. Okay, I know it feel like that because you have that superpower that you can understand how everybody feels and feel their energy and blah, blah, blah. But God don't need your help. He did not make all Pisces to help him. So anyway, look at this time to see, where am I at in my relationship? Where do I want to go? What have I been doing right? What have I been doing wrong? If you really fall into the humbleness of the Virgo season, when the sun is opposing your sun, when you really fall into that, it will be much beneficial for you because you will not be fighting against it, thinking that you're better. All Pisces think they're better than people. Well, you got to understand that if they're each zodiac sign in some kind of weird way, they could be better. If that makes sense. Because they're not and they are, and you get it? Okay. So that is it with the astrology energy and how Virgo season will affect your love life for each zodiac sign. I don't know. It was really too long of a title. But I wanted you guys, whoever clicked on here, to understand what the video was about. So I am going to respond to some of the chat on here. And what I was saying was, when I first started on YouTube, I only had like one or two people, a few people, and I didn't care because they were on there talking with me, and we talked about not astrology, because I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do astrology, but we talked about like tarot and just spirituality and manifestation and stuff like that. So that's what we talked about. Now, I haven't been on YouTube like in a while consistently for a couple of years. Like, it's almost 2 years. It don't seem like it, but it is. So guess what I gotta do? I gotta start all over again from the beginning to build up my audience, my YouTube audience. But that's fine with me. So I got a Capricorn on here. I got a Gemini on here. I'm just looking at, I don't know if y'all still on here, but I got a Gemini, I got a Capricorn. And I forgot what Cynthia, is she a Cancer? Junius, I think he's a Scorpio, or she's a Scorpio. Yeah, it's been 2 years, right, Netta? Charisse, I have a Aries on here. So hopefully you guys got to hear your part of what you need to do based on your sign. A couple of signs I know I stayed on longer than others, but you got to understand the dynamics of the zodiac signs. And you got to understand not from your point of view. I hope you understand that when I say you cannot look at your partner or a person you want to be in a relationship with from how you, as your sign, deal with them as their sign. Because it's going to work, but then it's going to be a limit. Because you're putting your energy into a person, trying to understand you and their life, but you're not in their mind. You're two separate people, two separate entities. So you're going to have a limit. So what you do is that you look at how that zodiac sign person that you're involved with, look at how they are in a relationship and see or make a determination if you could fit in their world. Stop doing it the other way around, because you're going to keep bumping your head like Aries do. Aries think they know everything because they are the head of the zodiac. But they're not the cerebral head. They're just the head. Nobody ever said, I'm not saying that Aries are not smart, but no one's ever said that Aries are cerebral, intellectual. They say they're fire, passion, aggressive, strong, that Mars energy. So with all of that, you get a false sense of security and feel that they're really that tough and they have all this power. And you do, but it's only to get something started aggressively, hardcore, determined, all of that kind of stuff. But then you drop it when you feel like you're losing, Aries. You drop it. And then you start something else. And you drop it. And you start, and then you know that Scorpio is originally from the same planet that Aries, which is Mars. And then they changed it because, everything's 7. So the 7 planets are correlated with the 7 days of the week, the 7 cycles of the year, 7, 7, 7, 7. So what happened with the Scorpio is that they had the same intensity, same drive and passion that Aries have. So Aries never going to be able to beat a Scorpio for good, and vice versa. A Scorpio never going to be able to beat an Aries for a good. Like, I'll win a fight, they'll win a fight. I'll win a fight, they will win. But the best way is to combine the forces, and then we'll both win. But I like talking about the combinations of the zodiac signs, and I like to explain how you would do better in your relationship if you base your relationship on the person you're with, not how you relate to them. I hope you understand it. I know I keep repeating it because it's very important, man. It's very important. A lot of people's relationships fail because they are not what they want. How do you know that? How do you know that? How do you know that this person is not who you want when you don't even get to know the person? Oh, I know the person. No, you don't. Thank you, H.S. Barker. No, you don't. Because if you understood it, you would know how to fix it, and you won't need to get any additional insights or ask anyone, like somebody like me, who have all this experience and talent and skill and astrology energy. You would not have to ask me, because you would know automatically. If you're dating a Virgo, for example, you would know automatically what a Virgo is. Not a person, but a Virgo. What is that? What do they look for? What do they seek? What is their drive? What is their motivation? What makes them tick? And then you see if you can do that with them. You see if you could fall in line with them. If you cannot do that and you're basing it on, well, let's do a compatibility, I'm a Gemini, they're a Virgo, I'm a Libra, they're a Virgo, I'm a Sag, they're a Virgo, and okay, Sagittarius want this, And Virgos want that. And then guess what you're going to do? You're going to start from yourself as a Sagittarius. And if you start as a Sagittarius, which is Jupiter, if you start as a Sagittarius and try to figure out how Virgo fits in your life, it's not going to work. Or any other sign, but you know, it's about Virgo, so I'm using Virgo a lot. Okay? Yeah, most take the easy way out. Yeah, they take the easy way out, and then guess what? They're out of the relationship. And then they have regrets because now they can see 2020, hindsight 2020. They can clearly see where they went wrong in their relationship. What the hell? That's backwards. If you want a successful relationship, I know it sounds like different than what we're taught, but I have understood that I'm not going to just be a prisoner to the Western world society of how we should be. I take things from all over the globe because there is a globe to take from. So why are we leaving some stuff untooken? No. Or why are we leaving things behind? We could use other ways and thoughts. So it's not selfish that you look at the other person to see if you fit in their life. It's working smarter and not harder. And you should try it. Try it with a safe person first. Try it with somebody who you already know, y'all get along, y'all cool, and you won't break up. Try it that way. Test it out. Experiment. I'm sorry, I just had to drink some water. Talking for a very long time. So, make sure that if you really want to be in a relationship with this person, start with a safe person to see if it works. Get to know their zodiac energy, not their person. Because if you're trying to get to know a person, you got to look at their whole chart and understand every planet, understand every aspect, understand every house. It's going to be too difficult. Yeah, I know, but that's how people are. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, then guess what? I take it like this. When I tell someone something good that I found out, or I think something is really cool, and I bring it to a person's attention and they don't do it, it's more for me. So if people don't believe in manifestation, they don't believe in affirmations, they think it's fake, they don't think it's real. Then, you know, if manifestation comes from the universe and if people don't use it, I'll use it. More for me. You know, I'm not a hoarder. But I'll be a hoarder for manifestation and for things that happen. And my last thing, I know I'm all over the place, but at least I'm all over the place after the video. My last thing about manifestation, and then I'm going to go. Please stop doing this fake manifestation ritual crap. Stop doing that, please. Because the people who do that are the number one people who say it doesn't work. Well, you're right. It doesn't work because you're not doing it right. Do it right. Be practical. Make sense for your life. Do it for you in your life and not how people explain for you to manifest. Do it in your way for your life that makes sense for you. Can you get everything you want? Yes. Yes, you can. People say, I want $1 million. I tell them, no, you don't. You're close to knowing what you want by saying, I can get anything I want. I want $1 million. I can get anything I want. I want to marry some celebrity or whatever. No, you don't. What you want to do is in your subconscious, and your conscious is saying you want $1 million. What you want to do is inside your subconscious, and your conscious is saying you want to marry a celebrity. So if the answer is in your subconscious, go to your subconscious. Stay in your subconscious. Why are you leaving your subconscious to your conscious? You know how many distractions it is when we use our conscious mind and we just ignore our subconscious that holds all the answers for our lives? what happens during that time? We don't get what we want, and then we say it don't work. Every single time you say manifestation don't work, guess what you're manifesting? That is not working. It's so simple, but we think it's deeper. We think we need candles and certain lighting, music, and aromatherapy. We think we need all of that to manifest. No, you don't. Just talk to yourself. Listen, actually, to your self-conscious. Your subconscious. I said self-conscious. Your subconscious. Self-conscious, that must be a Freudian slip. Maybe people are subconscious about it. They're subconscious. Right? But if you say what you want, and everything you do, you're putting energy towards getting it, you will get it. You will get what you truly want. Not that $1 million you think you want. On the way of getting the $1 million, and you're doing everything in your power, I guarantee you that your energy and your will go towards the thing you really want. And it's not going to be the $1 million. It's going to be what you want and what you feel that as a result of me having this $1 million, I'm going to feel this. If you put energy into it, you're going to find what you really, truly want. If you don't put energy into a thing, it's going to die. Because every single thing has frequency and vibration, and that is what you need to manifest. And I'm done. And thank you for the people who left, who came, who stayed. I'm trying to stay in this 9 o'clock hour. I know it's all these early bird people go to bed early. It's okay. I don't. So, if no one has any questions or you're all done, and I won't feel bad for leaving. All right. And for the people who want to see me, soon. If I don't do the audio thing, and I try to focus on the video thing, y'all never get a video. So it's better for me right now to just stay in my Scorpio mode and do it this way. And then some people who want to listen to it, you can listen to it. It's listenable. You don't have to see me, but I will be seen soon, I guess. Thank you, Laval. I'm glad I'm back too, and I want to stay here. I never really left. I just didn't go on YouTube. Ha ha ha. Right? So my last thing I'm gonna say, because I want to reiterate it. If you're in a relationship, or if you like somebody that you want to be in a relationship with, and you're trying to figure out what am I doing wrong, go ahead and keep saying that, because you're gonna keep doing stuff wrong because you're just trying to figure out what you're doing wrong. Can't use that word wrong. You gotta use the word right. The easiest way to manifest and not use the negative words is to go to the opposite. So, what am I doing right? For him, for her. Let me get to know him or her based on their zodiac energy. And the people who are into the north and south nodes, do that too. And at first, it's going to feel like, it's going to feel awkward if you're not used to doing that, because it's going to be like, what about me? What about my needs? Well, first of all, you already know your needs. You know what you want. So you don't have to sit and think about, what do I want in a relationship? You already know what you want in a relationship. The person you like, you got to see if they want you in a relationship based on your zodiac energy. So you got to start with their and not your zodiac energy. And I'm going to go, because if I keep talking about this, I'm going to be on this video for another hour. And we're not trying to do that. Maybe if I'm feeling it, I'll talk more about manifestation. You can have whatever you want. I guarantee it. You have to create your own reality. Maybe that'll be the name of the video. Create your own reality. How do you contact me? The same way. Shonda Rise Astrology TV at gmail.com. That's how you can contact me. That's how people, my older subscribers, when I was on here a lot, that's how they contacted me. And asking questions and stuff. So that's where I get a lot of my content for the videos that I'm doing now. So, yeah. And when you get your chart, stop being so focused on your chart. Focus on the other person's chart. That makes sense. Focus on what you don't know, not what you do know. Because you're going to waste time. Time's short, man. Days and hours going fast. It's like 2024. It's time is going. And, 2025, Taurus is going to go into Gemini. Y'all need to study that. So everybody who had that feeling of, man, I really need to understand this in communication or where the world is going and the AI and all that kind of stuff. Like, if you start to feel that, follow that. Follow that. Because Taurus is going to go into Gemini. I'm sorry, not Taurus. Uranus. Uranus is in Taurus now for 7 years, right? 2025 is over. Then it's going to go into Gemini. But it's going to fill, we're going to fill Uranus and Gemini before Uranus get into Gemini. They call it the quote-unquote shadow period. I don't like using that word because it's kind of dark. Shadow? I don't like that. But you're going to start feeling the orb or the energy of Uranus and Gemini soon. So follow what you feel. And, one of the things that you're going to notice is that you are caring more about your neighbor. And when I say your neighbor, I'm not talking about your actual literal neighbor you live next to. And maybe it might be that. But your neighbor, like other people close around your environment, you're going to seem more interested in them. You want to learn more about them. It's not a selfish thing. Learn about how other energies are so you could find your place in it. Not trying to learn how you are and trying to see if somebody compatible to you. That's backwards. It makes no sense. I'm going to go. I know I keep saying that. I got to go because this is one of my favorite topics and I will continue to talk about it. And it's going to seem like I'm all over the place. So next time I'm going to do an actual video with that name. And I could talk about manifestation. And I could talk about how these transits are going to affect us. And yeah, the energy of astrology. That's what we want to focus on. Astrology, energy, astrology, energy. Bye, y'all. Thanks for coming on. Thanks.